Hey guys, Nick Drossos. I'm excited to announce we have a brand new series coming up, and we have Elias Theodorou, UFC fighter. And Elias, tell people a little bit about who you are and what you do.
Well, as you mentioned, a professional mixed martial artist competing in the highest level, currently ranked 13th in the world in climbing. My last fight was not too long ago, and looking to keep on climbing. In addition to being the Spartan, I'm also known as the main event, MANE, trademark included.
Awesome. So we're going to be doing a self-defense and MMA series, so you guys want to make sure to tune in every Saturday. Stay safe and stand strong, guys. So Elias, what are you going to teach us today?
Well, the first thing we're going to learn is how to escape a choke. The primary thing to understand is when someone's being choked, yes, there will be pressure on your neck, but it's not the neck that's putting you asleep. It's the two arteries that are here, and they're located on each neck. So if you put me in the choke, try not to mess up the hair. The point being, as you can see, your bicep and your forearm at this point are covering my arteries. What I want to do is at least get one. And again, this is going to be when someone gets a choke in, it's still going to be kind of, a stressful situation, and you don't want to panic. Especially when you actually get the choke in, your tunnel vision will start closing in, and that's when you're about to pass out. What you want to do is pick a side. You want to go against this arm, in this case, and grab the back of your elbow and pull. This little space right here will allow me to not go to sleep. And no matter how much you really kind of start choking, no matter really how much you choke, it's only a little second. Yeah. And again, there is going to be pressure, and there is going to be a moment of, potentially getting choked. You just want to get there out as quick as possible and get your back.
Oh, fuck.
Because when we're standing up, you don't have the hooks. In jiu-jitsu, you have the hooks. And when I'm doing it, I'll show you how to make sure they don't get out. Because again, for every action, there's a positive and equal reaction, right? So again, it's a very quick motion, right? I'm going slow right now just so we can explain it. You have the two arteries locked with your bicep and then your forearm. What I want to do is with it's going to be both, but the left hand in this case is what I want to grab and get some space and get my shoulder in, and see how I got my center of gravity lower, my shoulder lower. That allows me to get the underhook, and now we're out, right? And then from here, now I'm pretty much on your back, and then the table's got to turn.
Wow. Okay.
So again, to do it fast, throw it on. All you just do is this. You don't let them actually get in there, right? For demonstration purposes, I'm letting him get a hold of my neck. I just wouldn't give him the opportunity.
So if he was here,
so just go like this and try and get the underhook.
Okay.
And then now my center of gravity, my elbow is my shoulder is underneath where his diaphragm is, right?
Yeah, right there, so he's open.
So the other option is, now, again, let's do it one more time.
Yeah.
I'm grabbing, and what I want to do is put my chin down, right? I'm out. And then that's when I'll start to try and get my own takedown, or just get space. Because again, if you're not a professional like yours truly, you might want to just get out of the situation, right? If this is someone trying to attack you, just get space afterwards. That's it. So go. What I would just do is I would just get out and push and run. But right. So let's do it one more time.
So here.
You got it. So go in. Two arteries being push right now. I'm going to go a little lower. I want to grab, pull. I get my shoulder underneath your diaphragm. And what that does is that allows me to have the lower center of gravity. And we have this space now. Because we're standing up, we don't have the hooks. In jiu-jitsu, you'll want to sink in the hooks, and then I have nowhere to go because you control the hips, you control the rest of the body. Let's do it one more time. You grab the spot, you pull out, and you reach. Again, what you can do is you can either reach a lat low down here or try and get up on the shoulder. And that's going to break their posture more. The best way to describe it is think of everything as an S, right? I'm going to go on this wall here. Same idea. Strength. We're going to explain. Both in myself and Nick's self, your strength comes from here, right? Think of like a literal S. And what I want to do is I want to pull that out straight. So in some capacity, straighten you out like this, or pulling you out like that. So that's what I'm doing.
Do it. I want to see. So if you're doing it here,
So you had this hand.
Yeah. I'm basically just...
No, see, because you're putting yourself into it, right? See, taking two hands, I don't like.
Okay.
Pull down again like that.
Okay.
I got you. See, you want to get one hand. You don't.
See, put it back. I've seen people teach me stuff like this.
Sure,
But like I don't believe that. Go.
But again, try and grab that arm again.
Go.
But I got you there. I don't. It doesn't matter. I'm just keeping it away.
Shit, yeah.
What you want to do is what's it called? The old joke before I was in a relationship. There's two things I'm afraid of: commitment and spiders. Spiders aren't that bad. So if that's what you want to do in regards to what do you call it? Getting away and disengaging. You don't want to commit to someone. See, grabbing two arms is commitment. Grab the one arm. So you want to grab the one and grab space, right?
Because I want to turn.
Yeah, exactly. You want to turn me out. That's right.
So go. So if I'm here, I'm doing this.
Yes, exactly. Now you're gonna get this arm underneath. Yeah, exactly.
Or would I'd also be able, if I wanted to, if I'm here, go and I just do this, boom, strike, or boom.
Yeah, but you're still in that spot, right? Like,
Yeah.
again, as much as you want to hit me, I'm just gonna reposition my hips,
yourself, yeah.
right? If someone knows what they're doing, if some guy just tries to grab you, doesn't really know,
it's
you know
like
what I mean? You can get the space, you can start hitting, and any type of chaos is good because that distracts me. But more, you want to isolate something, right?
so-
Like that's what you want to do.
Okay.
But you also want to get your head out because then, watch, when you do it.
Yeah. So I'm here.
Right. So I'm grabbing this arm, I pull it, get the shoulder in, and I already have this space. There's no real choke in there anymore, right?
Yeah.
And then again, I would either try and get in under here, and then you could just squeeze their back,
Okay.
or again,
No. Like
Yeah, the space.
in street, what would you do? Let's say this was a street, boom, just go straight into like. Okay. So you'd go right into a strike. That would be the difference.
that would be the difference between if you want to disengage or you want to re-engage.
It's funny because I see, and I want to kind of test this out because I love testing shit out. Where people say go for the eyes. So if I tap, I want you to stop. Okay, go. Put the choke for real. Go. I'll go for the eyes. Ready? Go.
I'll just hide my eyes.
You don't have time. I'll just try to pull the arm. Go. Go again. So this is what I learned years ago, and I don't know if it's gonna work with a professional fighter. Okay.
I'm still on top of you. You're pulling my weight.
Well, what I had learned is to drop and flip.
No, you flip first. I would flip first. If you're gonna do that, watch. If you're gonna do that,
Yeah.
it's still you want to get the hip. Go.
Go.
I still want to get the hip
Yeah.
out, right? I still want to get the hip out. You take the one side. Because all I'm trying to do is eliminate the choke. Right?
That's it.
I just want space.
Absolutely.
And then from here, if you want to re-engage, you can.
And what about this one? Because I kind of like that I'm testing this stuff with you. Is if you're here, so put the choke, ready, go. So a lot of people teach this. So I'll go light. They teach to come around, and it doesn't work.
No, that was the other one I was going to show you. But you got it, like the way you do it, you got to kick one hip out. You don't go both hips. Watch, I would still grab this.
Boom. Good point.
Get one hip out. I've done that at a bar years ago before I was a professional athlete.
So that's the detail. Is that little?
Yeah. Okay. So because that's actually a great example, the one that I brought up.
Yeah.
In regards to that guy was a bartender, or not a bartender, a bouncer that may or may not have gone to a couple of jiu-jitsu classes, and he was kicking me out because of a friend getting in a fight, etc., and he wanted to put me to sleep. That was his whole point. And I was like, because this is when I was just starting to do martial arts. I was like, I know what you're trying to do. I'm not trying to resist. I said I would leave.
Yeah.
So, again, grabbing here, and I already have the space. What I want to do is get this hip out, and now I've already got you.
Yeah.
And then you do this, and I'll just drop you. Suplex City. Finishing this, there's 3 different options. Once you get it, you obviously want to grab with your outside hand, pull, get some space here, get lower with your level change, and like we mentioned, I can either go with the underhook and get over, and then now I'm starting to get your back. I can reach down here, or I can strike in. Again, from out here, get some distance, and now I'm on the inside. And this is where I can hit you, and I can hit you. And then obviously the other options are from here, get some space. I can either get this hand in here, 2-in-1, I got you down. And then this is, again, he's a more compromised position than I am, because now I'm starting to get his back. And as you can see, one of the cool things, you're grabbing, pulling down. I have his arm locked. I'm getting behind his foot. I can trip him and just be very heavy at this point.
Yeah.
And then I have the opportunity to go for his back. And I can start striking, and at any point I can disengage.
It's interesting, and I like this because there's a lot of stuff that's taught out there, and I think some of it could work against an average person, but not against a trained fighter. And I think that's where
yes, but I don't think your average attacker is a trained fighter, because most people, when they get to a certain higher level, they have some type of enlightenment where they don't want to use it. It's more to kind of disengage from situations. I haven't been, for instance, in a street fight in probably like 7 years. So
did you almost ever get into, like, since you're a fighter, have you ever almost
only once? What's it called? It's actually pretty funny. My girlfriend and I were at a Halloween costume party. And these guys, they were just dressed as sailors, and I thought it was hilarious. And I was like, because jacked dudes just dressed like sailors, and he took offense to it, even though he was in a funny suit. Anyways, he picked a fight with me. He was a little drunk. Tried to pick a fight again. And he just kind of come running at me, and I just kind of pushed him out of the way, and he fell, and he got embarrassed. But no, I don't. I just buy people drinks. Usually in those situations, I don't know.
Sometimes it's just as simple as that. Diffuse a situation, de-escalate it. I tell people, keep your ego in check. You could avoid 90% of the fight.
For sure.
So guys,
and again, I'm a lover, but everyone's got a price.
Be a lover and a fighter, Greek Spartans. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave us a comment in the box. As well as go check out Elias. Elias, where can they find you on YouTube?
The main event, trademark included, on YouTube, but also at Elias Theodorou on Instagram and Twitter.
Awesome, guys. I'll put those links in the comment box, so go check out Elias. And thanks for watching, guys. Stay safe and stand strong.